Well, wrestling fans, we are back with more action here tonight. Just off the back of Rich Molinix's victory in our opening matchup, we see yet another debut at MWF. It is the Iron Pitbull, Kenny Kingston, that comes to us here tonight, and a man who is looking to take down, well, a long-standing wrestler of the Mutiny Wrestling Federation. Kenny Kingston takes on Joe Vinetti. Coming up next, Johnny.
This man is 6'3", 370 pounds from the doghouse. That is a big dog, let me tell you.
I've seen a lot of big dogs in my career, and I can tell you, you're looking at one of the largest right now. You say, 6'3", 370, Kenny Kingston fights like he's 6'10" and has hands that'll box with God any single day of the week. I am very interested to see what Kenny Kingston can do when he gets his hands on that, well, we call him Italian grit, that Italian piece of trash, Joe Vinetti. Johnny, the man that we are looking at right now is the scum of the earth, the lowest of the low. You talk about Italian grit. This is the grit that's on the bottom of your shoe when you walk through, well, anywhere in St. Louis, Missouri, where this man resides nowadays. Joe Vinetti, though, an incredible athlete. No one can take that away from him.
I bet he is the worst kind of Italian that likes mushy pasta as opposed to al dente.
Oh, good Lord. I mean, what a hell of an accusation. You don't want to let Joe Vinetti hear you say that. Oh, that might get you banned from the country. I don't know.
Hey, we'll find out. We'll see if there's anything left after what Kingston's going to do to him.
Yeah, well, Kenny Kingston might not be afraid to eat Joe Vinetti's pasta any day of the week. I might be a little afraid, though. Joe Vinetti might poison that thing.
What's your favorite kind of pasta?
Well, I mean, I'm more of an Alfredo guy myself.
Ah, okay. I like a good manicotti.
Ah, see, I always knew you were a man of culture.
Thank you.
Kenny Kingston, Joe Vinetti, one-on-one here tonight. Bell sounds, we're officially underway, and right out of the gates here tonight, Kenny Kingston making his debut. Joe Vinetti has been a bit of a mainstay recently and has not made many friends along here in the Mutiny Wrestling Federation.
He has not. Now, I don't think he cares to make any friends either, and I really hope Kenny Kingston really takes a bite out of him tonight.
I know that Joe Vinetti is one of those individuals, much like Rich Molinix, who wanted an opportunity, wanted to get his hands on this Mutiny Wrestling Federation title that we're crowning here. And you have to know, a singles victory here tonight over a man the size of Kenny Kingston, even if he's unproven here in MWF, means that Joe Vinetti very well may be in line for a shot later on the line against whoever wins this main event tonight.
I mean, he's Italian grit. He's from the Italian side of St. Louis, but can he put this big dog down is the question.
And that is certainly something that we are going to question all throughout the night. The debut of the Iron Pitbull in Kenny Kingston. And, Kingston making a mockery here of Joe Vinetti, and I'll be honest, I don't really mind too much, Shawnee.
He's marking his territory is what he's doing.
Well, first time here, you got to mark your territory, that's for sure.
I bet he can't even count to 10.
Well, I mean, potentially so. And you can insult the intelligence of Joe Vinetti all you want, but the one thing that we cannot insult is the wrestling ability of Joe Vinetti. It has been win after win after win recently here in the MWF.
Oh, by dastardly marks just like that.
Yeah, certainly so. Shot from the south. Joe Vinetti is certainly going to have to be on his best game tonight if he wants to take down the 370-pounder in Kenny Kingston. You and I were talking a little bit with Joe Vinetti before we came on the broadcast here tonight. Learned that, yes, he is residing in St. Louis, Missouri, trained underneath one Bob Orton Jr. of the famed Orton family lineage. I mean, that is an incredible name to be able to train yourself under as a professional wrestler. But, I mean, Joe Vinetti has got to do everything he can to step out from underneath Bob Orton Jr.'s shadow.
I mean, if he trained under Bob Orton Jr., I guarantee he knows some dastardly moves to get himself ahead.
Oh, Kenny Kingston might be looking to stop the grapes, but wait a minute. Oh, that drop toe hold going to flatten down Kingston in an instant. And as much as you want to insult the intelligence of Joe Vinetti, Vinetti's going to tell you, Johnny, he's the smartest wrestler on the damn planet.
I mean, he's working on the big man's legs. That's what you really have to do against a guy either outsized by that much.
Joe Vinetti here, continuing to put the pressure in on that left leg of Kenny Kingston. And you take a look one more time. I mean, this is absolute brutality that you're looking at. If you want to be able to take down a large man in professional wrestling, you always got to target the base here, Johnny.
There's no way he's going to outpower him, so he's got to out-technique him, and definitely taking one of his leg ladders is definitely going to be the way he needs to go on that.
I mean, it's a classic approach to professional wrestling, something that you certainly learn underneath Bob Orton Jr. in your pro wrestling training. 29-year-old Joe Vinetti is continuing to try and put the hurt in on the Iron Pitbull.
29? I thought he was in his 40s.
Oh, come on. How could you insult Joe Vinetti like that?
Well,
you know, I'll give you the pass. I'll give you the pass. It's okay. Yeah, well, after I've heard the way Joe Vinetti has talked to you, has talked to our incredible ring announcer, Rody John, or even talked to myself, I can tell you, Joe Vinetti deserves every single bit of the offense that he's getting here tonight from Kenny Kingston. You run your mouth a little bit too much around here in Mutiny, you're going to get someone that bites back.
Exactly. And right now he's got the biggest dog in Mutiny. Even though it's his debut, he's the biggest one right now.
Yeah, you're right. If Kenny Kingston wants to stick around here in the MWF, he's got to find a way to put down the Italian grit tonight. A huge pounce from the dog. Oh, who let the dogs out tonight? Kenny Kingston here could be looking for a victory to try and put things away right here, right now. Kingston with the offense. Oh, but wait a minute, Johnny. Joe Vinetti has slipped free. Oh, and a Pitbull slam. Pitbull slam right out of the doghouse from Kenny Kingston. But everybody's down here, Johnny. It's anybody's ball game.
Can you get the cover? You got to hook the leg. There you go.
He might be able to.
2 count.
2 and 2 only as this match rolls on right here tonight.
The question is that leg giving him problems? He should have hooked the other far leg is really what he should have done.
I mean, that's a great analysis to make right there. I mean, Johnny, this is such a difficult battle for both men. You're talking about the experience of Johnny Clay, the learning tree the experience of Joe Vinetti, the learning tree Joe Vinetti has sat under. And by comparison, Kenny Kingston, that size is not something you're going to very easily outmatch whatsoever. Ooh, and there it is on display right now. I mean, this might be the largest man in Fayetteville, Arkansas, as far as I'm concerned tonight.
It's definitely not football season, so he is definitely the largest man in Fayetteville right now.
Oh, certainly so. Oh, and again, these amateur wrestling techniques out of Kenny Kingston. Just completely flattening Joe Vinetti tonight. Crowd wants to see it again here, Johnny.
Oh, grabbing the ref. What are we doing?
Oh, come on. Vinetti and a flatliner from Joe Vinetti. I can't believe it.
This is what we're talking about. This is the trash we're talking about. This crowd is not a fan of it.
You're absolutely right. The lowest of the low, the scum of the earth, Joe Vinetti walks away with the win here tonight in Mutiny Wrestling Federation. And it's better luck next time, it seems, for Kenny Kingston and his MWF debut.
This crowd was definitely part of the doghouse and dog pound, so they definitely want to see him back. And nobody ever wants to see more of Joe Vinetti.